of our classmates in a store, and I was, look, if you ever see me with my bonnet on, that means I won't be there long. You just ignore me. When I have my bonnet on, I'm invisible.
Yes.
So yes, I'm in the store, I have my bonnet on, just running in to get a few household supplies or what have you, and I see one of our classmates, and she and I have always been on the larger sides. She was having breathing problems. And when I looked, literally the next day, I started walking. I'm going to be losing weight. And so every time I say that I'm going to start my weight loss journey, I always say I'm going to start on the first. And the first never comes. And so this time, I have lost 13 pounds, you all. I am almost 195. Yes. But I didn't do it because of how I look. I did it because I was pre-hypertensive. I was pre-diabetic. Those numbers were creeping up and I wasn't doing anything about it. And so I said all of that to say this. A lot of our nurses and healthcare professionals don't take care of themselves. And so what happens if now that someone is 50 and they're separated from their hospital system, now they try to get insurance, but they have diabetes or high blood pressure? How is that going to impact their insurability?
So it absolutely has an impact. I mean, the questions that are asked in the insurance application is going to go through all of those things. I always tell people you're just honest and you answer it appropriately and they'll make the decision. In the case, like I mentioned, sometimes they'll charge more for that higher risk. And then sometimes it is not available. It's just, they're not able to issue a policy. Then in those cases, we try to encourage people, a little more on the savings side, just trying to work with them on that. And then we'll also, sometimes even recommend going and doing prepayment because that is an option. We don't offer it, but we do recommend people sometimes that they can go to, or we, tell them to go to any funeral home that their family, may be associated with. And you really can start to prepay because that's your next best thing. Because expensive life insurance that will offer it to you when you have, high risk, a lot of them come with stipulations. You might have to live so many years before it would even pay out, and there's so many things that go along with it. You're sometimes better off